Here we have Nazaryan, the beast from Armenia. He's super tough versus Gansbeke from Belgium. Now, I've fought Nazaryan once before, and oh my gosh, he's super tough. Super tough. Left-handed, extreme left, and awkward long legs. Really long legs. Beautiful Uchimata attempt there by Nazaryan. An awesome escape by the Belgian fighter here. Nazaryan's got both hooks in, looking to turn him over. Looks like he's going for a Jujigatami. Belgian guy's a bit too tight and turtle there to be turned over, but you'll notice Nazaryan will be looking for long Osotogari Sodes, big left hands over the top. And I'm pretty sure this guy from Belgium also does big top right hands with his grips as well, so that'll be interesting to see whether he pulls out some more of them as well. Oh, there we go. It's back on. And Nazaryan's got the inside grip there. Now he switches to the sleeve. And he's looking to turn for a Soto. Oh, he can't grab the leg anymore. Is he blocking the leg? Ooh, interesting. The referees seem to let that go. But the new rules are these days you can't grab or block legs unless you have a hand, unless you have two hands gripping the gi, pretty much. So you got to make sure you're doing that. Nazaryan's coming forward, really wanting that left hand on, but at the same time he doesn't want the Belgian fighter to be gripping his right hand, so he's looking at controlling that right hand of his partner. He's got hooks in, once again looking for something in Newaza, trying to turn him over. This guy's got a fantastic turtle defense, can't seem to be turned over at all, so yeah, good on him, that's good. Nazaryan's been around for a long time. He's super strong, awkward style, like I said, with long legs. Belgium guy's looking for his range, trying to get that right hand on the inside. And Nazaryan seems to let him get the inside grip. Big over the top grip. Oh, beautiful. I think just then I think the Belgian guy went for an Uchimata and Nazaryan cartwheeled out of it. You see a lot these days of these one-handed Uchimatas, and they're more and more popular just to get an attack in rather than... Oh, they've given Nazaryan a Wazari for that Sode that he did at the very start of the match. That's interesting because it looked like he blocked the leg with his hand, so that's an interesting one for the referees a bit later on. So he's up by Wazari early on, 3 minutes to go. Well, I can't believe they scored that. I mean, he did block the leg with his elbow. It's not really allowed. But it's hard sometimes when you score a Wazari in the first 30 seconds to change your game plan because you're winning by so much, but you don't want to be penalised out from not attacking either, so you got to try to hang in there. And Tominagi and Sumigaisha, staple techniques these days you find of judo players. A lot of them have these one-handed Uchimatas, and a lot of them have these Tominagis that don't really do much either, but they look like you're doing something, which is always good for the referees. This is a guy from the Belgians looking at getting his either right hand around the waist or the right hand up around the head. But Nazaryan's got really tall, long, stiff left arm there, controlling that range there. And not a bad switch attempt there by the guy from Belgium. I think he's doing all the right things. He just needs to up the pace a little bit, especially now that Nazaryan's got a penalty on the board. You know, it's a really good idea to start pushing the pace, start looking for him to make a mistake like he did then, especially because he's up by so much. You really got to try to get in there and start putting pressure on him without going too far. And I think that was not a bad idea to arm drag that left hand of Nazaryan. His left hand is stiff and controlling the distance, which is really hard to get around. Good reactions there by Nazaryan, snapping, trying to push his partner out, but look like he's doing something. It's not a bad strategy there. The Belgian guy's going to get a penalty now. He's got to do something. See, from there, It's going to be interesting. Oh, it looks like the crowd's picked up since the start of the competition already. It's about half an hour in, but the crowd seems to be a lot more than it was before. No penalties given, I don't think. But Nazaryan controlling that inside every time. Beautiful drop Kataguruma attempt, or Temiwaza, without grabbing the leg, obviously. So a minute and a half to go. The Belgium guys really got to start working some attacks, but he just can't seem to get a good grip on Nazaryan's controlling that inside, the range with that left hand every time. He should step over there for an armbar. That's what I would have tried to do anyway, but Nazaryan's doing a really good job of controlling the distance with that left hand. He's just stiff arming. And the Belgium guys really got to work on getting inside the left hand of his opponent, either by arm dragging it to a sumi-gauge position or collapsing it in or something, or because Nazaryan is just controlling that left hand each and every time. Oh, he's got the right hand on now, but he's got to keep it. Beautiful drop Sode attempt by Nazaryan. Interesting situation there. I think Nazaryan is doing an awesome job. Scored that Wazari early on, and he's just controlling the grips, completely shutting out his opponent. I think he's doing a great job putting pressure on that right hand of his opponent. There's that Sode again. Gee, that's an interesting one. Honestly, it really is. I mean, you can't block the leg with any part of your arm if you don't have a grip above the belt. So that's interesting that they let that go, but his experience, he's been around a long time. He's just controlling that inside every time, really causing some havoc with the Belgian guy. He's just got to keep coming forward. He's trying to put the pressure on, but needs 2 penalties in 50 seconds, which is doable, and he gets penalised. Oof, it's a bit rough, but that left hand of Nazaryan is just awesome. Here we go. This is his attack. Good, beautiful attacks, but off the mat. There's that belt off again. It's about the 3rd, 4th time this match. I think they should get a penalty to speed up the match. It really stuffs up the momentum when people's belts keep coming undone. That's one reason why the IGF brought in these belt rules and gi rules with longer skirts to stop the gis coming undone so easy. Nazaryan, I think the guy in the blue, the Belgian guy, needs to work some Kowichis. There's some nice attacks. Start working some foot sweeps and beautiful. Those sort of attacks, they don't do much. They're not looking at trying to get a score, but all it's doing is looking like you're doing something, which is really good. The Belgian guy's getting desperate. You don't travel all the way here to lose by Wazari early on. You got to keep pressuring forward, try to work a throw from there at least. 15 seconds to go. Losing by Wazari. Look, I think very tactical match. Like I said at the start, it's really hard when you score a Wazari early on to hold off the attacks of your opponent and the penalties while trying to ride the score down. If you get a Wazari with a minute to go, you can kind of dog the fight a little bit and get away with it. But when you score a Wazari early on, it's really tough to hold the lead. So a good job by Nazaryan. The Belgian guy, unlucky. He's got to control and fight lefties a bit more and maybe control the inside grip a bit more than what he did. But a nice win there by Nazaryan. And he moves on to the next round.